Bukhari when Omar said that the Prophet's gone delusional. And here, I got it here in the Bukhari.
It's in Bukhari, bro.
It's in Bukhari.
Who said it's not in Bukhari?
This is a Wahhabi guy. He said it's not in Bukhari.
Brother, I got it here.
It's
right here. It's about
right
7
here.
times, bro.
The second Khalifa
Thursday, right?
said that the Prophet's lost his mind, and that's a big disrespect to the Prophet.
Brother, not just that. Listen to what he said.
The Prophet,
Stop. Look at this. Look at these words. The Prophet said, bring me something to write with that I may write you a document that you may never go astray.
Yeah.
Umar bin Khattab says, the Prophet is under a spell of pain. You have the Quran with you. The Quran is sufficient for us. How the ass you going to put yourself in a position to overtalk the Prophet? Are you mad? If the Prophet tell you climb that tree, climb the tree, bro.
I'm aware of this hadith.
No, you're not listening, bro.
I'm aware, but I don't know how.
What I'm saying is, let me tell you why I'm vexed. Let me tell you why I'm vexed. Because I already spoke to you so many times and I said to you, stop confusing Sunni pagan kufr garbage with Islam. How the hell can somebody in the Prophet's face tell other people, you have the Quran, you don't need what the Prophet's got? What's going on, bro? Would you say that to your mum and your father? Some of these disrespectful little pucks, but you're going to say that to the Prophet, fam. And these are the best companions. Get out of here, fam.
You believe in those hadith,
Bro, it's in Bukhari.
Listen,
bro. How come you not pick and choose which
I'll tell you how I pick and choose. Based upon something called consistency, which you wouldn't understand.
But you don't believe in Bukhari, but you use the hadith.
Listen carefully. I don't believe in the Bible. Stop. I don't believe in the Bible, and the Quran tells you that the book's been changed. But does the Quran reference certain things in the Bible? Yes or no? Yes, it does. It tells that Isa bin Maryam foretold a prophet to come after him. Yes or no? And we use that. So what are you telling me? I can't stop. I'm talking to him. I don't want to get in that with you. I don't want to reach. I ain't coming to rich Christians. You know what I mean? Because you lot are all right for now. When
I just want to clarify when it says that in the Bible.
We have to start to permitize the Sunni pagan. Any Sunni pagan monkey who wants to come here needs to get a damn permit. That's what we need to do. And I need 10 Sunni pagan monkeys at a time. I'm telling you. Didn't you see how they chased Jedi? Excuse me? Didn't you see how they chased Jedi around? Where was your backside?
I wasn't here.
Exactly. You didn't see how they chased Jedi over there?
Yeah.
All right.
It's disgraceful.
And that's what I'm saying to you. And who was it? Again. Sunni pagan kufr. All the time.
We're not all the same, bro.
Brother, you're not listening. You saying you're
Sunni,
brother.
What?
All right, stop. What was the call? Who wants it with the Muslims? Yes or no?
Yes.
Was the call based upon we're from the street? No. Was the call based upon nationalism? Stop. Exactly.
Sunni,
brother. Were they Sunnis or not, bro? Which real Muslim was backing that garbage?
You know, like,
I know.
Traditional Sunnis are actually Maturidis. These are called kafir anyway.
Brother. I know, but my point, all right, this is the problem, yeah?
But then we seem to have this issue in the part of overzealous Sunnis.
No, listen what I'm saying.
He's
a problem. He's a problem. Yeah? He is a problem. Because he comes up with this trying to Sunni nicey, da. So he becomes the door. Brother, as long as you believe that these three usurpers, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, thank you very much. You believe in them, yes?
No, but they took the Khilafah. But they took the Khilafah from Imam Ali.
Stop. Hold on, have you studied it? Wait, watch this.
Hold on. Stop. Okay, sorry.
We could go into Saqifa and right now, bro. We could go through every
Bro.
single one.
You're approaching annihilation, okay?
You'll never.
Okay, stop.
Never annihilate
Simple
me on
thing.
this, bro.
Okay, all right,
Stop.
You study inside out.
Okay, let's go for it.
Where was the Prophet? Where was the Prophet when they were at Saqifa?
He was dead.
I asked you a very simple question. Was he on the moon? Right. Was he buried? So he wasn't buried. He died and he wasn't buried. So he's being washed. Wait, stop. So according to...
No, I'm telling you. You're starting at the wrong point. You have to
listen. I want to listen carefully. Wait. Stop. I have to understand the politics.
You say what you're saying. I'm gonna, then
exactly. So we have this person called Abu Bakr who ended up becoming the Caliph. Lahnatullah, right? On this person. He, while the Prophet isn't even buried yet, runs his backside with Umar bin Khattab to argue about the leadership. Bruv, if you're my best friend, and I'm the Prophet, and everyone knows you're my best friend, you gotta go anywhere to argue anything? Or you just stand up and say, I'm me that. Do you understand? No one knew about the Abu Bakr best friend garbage until he usurped the Khalifa. Do you know how many companions he killed when he got power? For wealth.
Malik ibn Nuwayra.
You know what the Prophet said? I do not fear that you will go back to worshipping idols, but I fear that you will fight for the treasures of the earth. The Prophet, peace upon him, said, do not revert back to kufr by chopping each other's necks. Look, as soon as he became Muslim, started killing Sahaba. What the hell, bro? Trust me, Sunnis, most of them born into it, they're just donkeys. They do not read. Listen to Sham Donkey. He tells you Sunni donkeys don't read. He says, la la la, you don't read. He talks about his own Sunni pagans and said they don't read. So what am I going to say? They don't read. They're idiots. They're watching YouTube. Shamsi said, this donkey said. That don't, what do you expect?
No, let me
Brother,
let me say my piece. Then.
So then how do we establish the truth?
I'll tell you how. You produce any Sunni before me and I want to annihilate them.
Okay, right, let me
10 of them
let
all
me
together.
annihilate him right now, bro. Right? People
No, go on that
think,
side. Let him stand over there. No.
people believe, people have this fantasy that when Islam, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam spread Islam in the space of what, 23 years, right? And the Medina state was what, 13 years, right? Everyone came and said, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Everyone had great iman and they followed Islam to the core. They loved the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Quran talks about munafiqs, right? Quran talks about different people. People came just before the Prophet.
Munafiqs are hypocrites.
Yeah, people came just before the Prophet.
Among the companions, yes?
Yeah. Okay.
Hypocrites among the companions.
Yes.
In the Quran.
Agreed. There's some.
There you go. There you go. Thank you very much.
Okay.
He's honest. That little bit.
With Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala, who I praise, right? He stuck with the Prophet. If you look at his history from the start, wait, let me finish, bro. Let me finish, from the start, right? Imam Ali alayhi salam, who I love and I revere, absolutely, Alright, for me, like, you know, he was, subhanallah, I can't praise Imam Ali high enough, right? Absolutely. But he had killed a lot of, what do you call it? A lot of people, tribes,
the pagans,
on Badr.
the pagans.
He had a lot of hatred from people who wanted revenge against him.
Who converted?
Some who converted.
Who were hypocrites?
Some who converted.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Some people who.
So there were hypocrites among the
some
companions.
By name.
Who they
Some
praised.
by name. The Quran even says, "Don't tell the Bedouins that Islam hasn't entered their hearts." You know.
The Quran actually says some hypocrites the Prophet knows and some he does not know. So how can Sunni pagan Kafirs today say, "Oh, so there's no hypocrites among them"?
With Sayyidina Abu Bakr, right? He was in a situation in Saqifa. So Saqifa was a house within Medina, right? And there were a group of hypocrites within that. So there were a group of hypocrites.
No, I'm just going to let him finish his statement because we've gone way
There
off
were a group
topic.
of
So I'm
hypocrites
just
within
waiting for him to finish and then we'll go back to
Brother, this is important.
there's a
You're
group
saying
of
the Ansar are
hypocrites.
hypocrites.
There was a group of hypocrites within the Ansar, absolutely. There was within the Ansar who wanted position and power.
والسابقون الأولون من المهاجرين والأنصار
No, but that's
والذين
not a
تبعوهم.
general statement. There's general.
I agree. It's the والسابقون الأولون in it.
It's not everyone.
It's from the
It's not for
brilliant.
everyone.
See,
Okay.
I'm liking him a bit more,
so
but he's still
within
got
within that, there were
doing
groups
well.
who wanted power for themselves. They were waiting for Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to die, so they could take over and cause problems. Now, when Sayyidina Abu Bakr was alerted to this, he went with Sayyidina Umar, and they had to react on the spot. There, amongst them, Abu Sufyan was there as well, I believe, right? There was Bani Umayyah, and there was the Umayyads who entered Islam right at the end, right? This is established hypocrite. Like, I don't know, maybe they were hypocrites, maybe not. I would say majority of, if you look at Bani Umayyah, they spread Islam through empire, and they used Islam, That's my reading and my understanding.
He's sushi though.
I'm not sushi.
No,
I'm not. I follow
Can I just say
so
one thing?
let me
back to
finish.
my original
I'm
question.
concluding my point. So when they got into that house, they had to make a decision there and then to keep the unity, right? And that's why Sayyidina Abu Bakr was given
Can I say one thing? Because I started this off. Let me tell you one thing. Let me
Sushi-
just tell you one thing. Let me just
Sushi, if you look on Facebook, gives you worms. Stop
labels.
eating sushi and cook the fish.
listen.
You need to come to one side or the other and stop.
Listen, can I just say one thing? Because man
So going
started.
back to my
Because
original
can I
question, this started off
I beg you,
with me asking the question.
Paperboy.
Let me say one thing,
One thing
and
that I
then
don't
you.
want to say anything.
We have to love.
As one thing that cannot be forgiven and it's a historical fact. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you like me. I don't care if you don't want to talk to me. It's alright. Even though I love you, Asa, you don't want to talk to me. It's alright. It's no problem. No, it's alright. It's
He's
alright.
behind the camera.
No, it's alright.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He's behind the
The
camera.
Prophet Muhammad, I know, I've got love for him. It doesn't matter. I have to state that history, even if you. The Prophet Muhammad said, "My daughter Fatima
Oh, now
is
you-
part of me. Whoever hurts her, hurts me." This is in Bukhari.
Abu Bakr
Whoever angers her,
stole.
angers me.
And Abu Bakr stole her property, fam.
All right, so now
And
back
let me
to
finish.
my original question.
In Bukhari, one second, let me finish one more thing.
You've been going
One more
on
thing.
and on.
Umar said in Bukhari,
Whoever started.
one second. Umar, the second Khalif, said in Bukhari, Fatima, come out the house and bring your husband to give bay'ah or I will burn down the house.
Watch Sunni
Wallahi,
defense.
billahi tillah.
Watch Sunni defense.
No, one
They've
second, one
answered
second.
this.
So
That's
my
one-
original
this
question
is-
when you
this is
start
one.
came, and you're gonna might have different viewpoints, was
Oh,
what is the
that would be
criteria
surprising.
of a prophet, and how do we
Criteria
know
of
Muhammad
prophet.
was a prophet?
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
going to ask
that's
you.
very out to both of you, because you may have different criteria.
Our
For,
creator of her prophet.
yeah, and what
Basic-
makes Muhammad a prophet? Like, how do we establish?
Basically, a prophet is somebody who.
Because he was saying
got-
a story about a priest or something like that.
Okay. Basic criteria for a prophet
All right.
is that person has to demonstrate that they're in communication and to have chosen.
In communication.
Communication with Allah and been chosen by Allah. So he has to demonstrate. He can't just claim it. You have to show us.
Okay.
You understand?
So give me an example of the two.
How do you prove? The Quran, bro.
Okay, can I say?
Okay.
Bang.
And the second
to
part,
prove it, I need you to get me a Sunni pagan infidel kafir monkey, put him beside me in a debate, and then you'll see it come out. I've got so much just waiting to smash these monkeys.
Can I say my part? Can I say my part? Paperboy. The criteria of a prophet, he has to produce miracles. I've said this before. The prophet split the moon, and the Jewish man became Muslim. But the pagan Arabs, they stayed. Wait 1 second.
Do you believe the moon was split?
It was split. Let me tell. Let me.
The verse doesn't. I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying the verse says. The verse says.
All right.
The hour has come.
Yes.
The moon has split.
Okay.
Or the moon. So what he's saying is future.
Okay.
And the word is asunder.
But then how is he saying it happened already?
I beg you, let me talk. I beg you, no. The prophet split the moon, wallahi billahi talay, and he put it back. Let me tell you something. He pointed that it was with the commander of
So
Asia.
he's saying it has
No. And then also another miracle. The prophet went to the heavens, and he saw that. And then the pagan Arabs, they said to him, "Prove to us that you went to the heavens."
Hold on, one second.
He said there was a caravan coming from Syria. 1 second. There's a caravan coming from Syria.
So you believe the moon is
I want you to
split?
listen. I want you to listen. I want you to listen.
It was split.
No, I want you to listen. It was split.
It was split.
One second. Mr. Paper. Mr. Paper. Yo, stop, man. Listen.
So we have one non-literal, one is future, and one is happened.
Stop. Listen.
It was split.
What does the verse say, bruv? The hour has come. Has the hour come yet?
No, it was split. It was split.
Okay.
He said the moon was split. Wallahi billahi talay, it was split. It was split. The prophet split, and then he put it back together.
Anyone got a zipper?
With the command of Allah. Come on, Isa.
Super glue.
No, don't argue about the moon.
Listen. I want you to listen carefully. No, listen. I want you to
So we have three different
I want you to
opinions.
listen carefully.
Yeah.
When Musa came with his stick.
Moses split the sea.
Stop
All
talking.
right.
When Musa came,
He's entertaining.
when Musa came with his stick, right? The people that looked at Musa's stick touching the water and turning to red blood and frogs and all the rest of it, they witnessed the miracles. So the belief was based on his evidence.
Okay.
You lot believe in some historical event.
Okay.
Esau was put on the cross and he came down and rose from the dead.
Yeah.
With us, the Quran is the consistent living miracle. Where we shouldn't be like you saying the prophet split the moon, because you can't observe it. That's why we still got the Quran today.
But he did do miracles in his time. The prophet done one.
Yes, he did.
10,000 miracles. 10,000.
Listen carefully.
Yeah, okay. Wallahi, 10,000 miracles.
So if he did
Stop.
if he did 10,000 miracles, how come the people in the Quran were asking for him to provide a miracle?
Please, stop. And look, you know what you're doing.
I'm
right?
asking.
Talk to me. Just forget
I'm
it.
asking.
Just forget it.
No, because
Listen.
everyone has a different viewpoint. I'm trying to establish.
There's some
who
unique.
has-
There's uniqueness. Stop it. You know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
asking
Just
for
deal
the
with me and
truth.
him. Look, forget it. Listen.
He's
Stop.
so
You
we
know
have
what you're
A and B, so you can see your way out.
Bro,
Yeah, go on.
listen. He can't deny
Yeah.
that the Quran is the living miracle.
Okay.
So I'm saying, if I'm going to give a people, a nation, a living miracle,
Okay.
then surely that would be the thing that they use all the time, majorly. Over than any historical. Because if I tell you Prophet Muhammad split the moon, he called a tree, and the tree bowed and went back to its place. Yes. There's so many miracles that I'm saying to you, but it don't mean nothing to you. It's just words, yes?
Oh, okay.
But
Give me
if I can prove to you that the Quran, in the way the words are constructed, the sentences are constructed, the verses are constructed in such a way and how you recite the thing with certain tones, bro. Don't let me get into it, fam.
Okay.
I'm telling you this. Blow all your stuff out the water.
But
You're
then-
believing in man on a cross and then shouting,
But
God
then my
forsake
point
him
is,
and all
if
that
I go
garbage.
to the Mormons
Go on, sorry.
and they tell me that Joseph Smith was an illiterate man, he
Yes.
wrote the Book of Mormon.
Yes.
How can an illiterate man write a book
I'll
of this
explain to
quality?
you. I'll explain.
So therefore,
what quality? You read the Book of Mormons?
This is their claim.
Brother, I'm saying
So-
demonstration. Listen to
I'm
me.
saying
You
to
didn't even pay attention.
Yeah,
did
but
you?
you're saying demonstrably, right?
Right. So I'm
So
saying
they
to you-
will say, make a similar claim.
No, wait to
Right.
listen. Listen to what I said.
All right.
The order of words,
Okay.
the order of sentences,
Okay.
the order of verses, and how these interconnect, the meanings, the themes, all of the different things that man cannot reproduce.
Okay.
The Book of Mormons, what is it, brother? Have you read it? You gone through
I
that
haven't read
stupid
the
book?
Quran either. So I'm taking your word for it.
Listen, no, but I've read the Book of Mormons.
Have you read-
Until I got sick of it, I just read the Book of Mormons, right?
Okay.
So I'm saying to you,
But I'm saying that's their claim.
brother, listen to what I'm saying. The book is in English.
Yes.
I don't need to study English to read the Book of Mormons. Arabic is a different language, ancient language, etc. What I'm saying to you is, the Mormons have never produced, and they've got, living prophets,
Okay.
and they're modern today. So we're so close to their prophet's time.
Yeah.
Whatever miracles they're saying this Book of Mormon has, we should have it right now. Do you not agree? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Because they believe in living prophets and successors of their prophets, yes?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard a Mormon go to the scripture and say the way this sentence is composed demonstrates its divine origin? Have you ever heard a Mormon say that?
I haven't had.
No, they haven't. This guy went and found some magical gold tablets and blah blah, copied them, then started saying the Red Indians are cursed and they're children of Israel. All this
And
nonsense.
black people couldn't
Yes?
be priests.
Okay.
And whatever foolishness.
Until
No, he said
1970.
they got a story. Apparently, black people didn't want to get involved in the war. That's why they were white and then they were cursed black. Did you know that? Go watch the Mormon cartoon, the crazy thing. Anyway,
So we
as
know
I'm
that-
saying,
that was
brother,
dismissed.
listen to
Okay.
what I'm saying. The difference
All right.
is it can be demonstrated with the Quran.
Okay, let me bring up a ayah.
Oh,
So we
gosh.
go. You've made the claim
Yes.
about the construction, so let me
Yes.
ask you about
Oh,
something.
Lord of mercy.
All right.
He's
But I don't want to
prepared
go. I don't want to go unless it's a Sunni, bruv. That's the problem.
Well,
In other
you
words,
made
I
it-
don't want to demonstrate the miraculous thing until a Sunni pagan is on the opposite side, bruv. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm saying.
Well, we
it
have
needs-
Sunnis watching.
No,
at the
no,
side
I
of
said
the-
no.
I'm glad.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but
no, no.
yeah, but if
I'm not pagan,
you
I'm
don't,
not pagan.
if you're
I'm saying Sunni pagan
arguing,
of value.
yeah, but if you're arguing
value.
of the
Value,
Quran
value.
supremacy,
No, a
wait,
Sunni who they think is big.
yeah, but
like one of their scholars
yeah, but
let him
listen-
come and
Yeah,
snatch
but
his-
if you're arguing for the Quran supremacy,
Yes.
they're not going to disagree because
No,
they're
no,
going to
no,
agree
no,
with you about
stop.
the sentences.
No. Then the Sunni pagan Kafir monkey will use the argument, and that ain't happening either. Do you understand? That's why it has to be a shock. They're coming to thinking Isa done Arabic, Isa done this, and then Isa just pull out all them verses and trying to smash his little stinking monkey self.
We'll
You understand?
book you a ticket to Medina.
You don't need to.
You ain't gonna
We've got
do it.
internet,
They'll chop
and
his
they can
head
come
off.
here.
They'll have his head.
Bruv,
I'm just
bruv,
saying.
talk about your head. Don't talk about.
Yeah, because obviously I'm trying to then understand the
That was a blur.
construction and the
That's fine.
eloquence.
No. Listen to what I'm saying to you.
Of the Quran.
Listen to what I'm saying
Yes.
to you. I'm saying
Because remember,
that science,
that for my question was how do we prove?
Brother.
Muhammad.
I heard what you said, and I've given you the basic foundation.
Yes.
That they have to make the claim first and then demonstrate. I'm saying to you that I'm happy and willing to do that with a Sunni pagan Kafir monkey there. I don't mind doing that as long as he. So, for instance, when I refute him and he's got 2 million or whatever Sunni pagans following him, they will look at this bloody monkey. Isa just came in and smashed him to pieces, and then they will look. This guy's gone. One of their gods has fallen.
All
Do
right.
you understand?
Yeah, but let me just
Right.
ask you a question.
A bit arrogant there.
It's not
Because we're
arrogance,
trying
bruv.
to establish
It's like a bloody
about a
little
true
rat
prophet.
talking. You fighting a rat.
So
Come
let,
on, bruv.
so let me
Well, you're a
just
Sunni,
read.
so-
So this is Surah.
That's one of your cousins.
Maryam. So it's about when the spirit of Allah visited Maryam.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
So
Go on.
I'll read from 17 to.
He's sneaky and smart. You know, but
23.
I'll give it.
He's
sneaky.
smart.
How?
It's alright. You're sneaky.
You
Go
are.
on, go on.
I'm here
It's
to
alright, it's
ask
alright.
But
questions.
you're,
No,
not,
you're here
you're
for
one of the
sneaky. But
nicest.
it's fine.
So-
No. It's fine. It's fine.
So it says.
You have all your rights.
So it's Maryam. So it's 19 Maryam from 17 to
Came as a
23.
full complete man.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
So it says, so she placed a screen from them. Then we sent her our spirit.
Okay.
It says here angel, but I think that's not in the text. And he
Okay.
appeared before her as a man in all respects.
No respect, yeah.
She said, I seek
refuge
refuge from
with Allah
thee
from
to
his
Allah
wrath.
from most gracious, if thou does not fear Allah.
Yeah.
He said, nay, I am only a messenger from the Lord. To thee a gift of a holy son. She said, how shall I have a son, seeing that no man has touched me and I'm unchaste?
Yeah.
He said, so it will be thy Lord saith, that is easy for me, and we wish to appoint him a sign unto men and a mercy from us. It is a matter so decreed. So she conceived him, and she retired with him to a remote place. So there's two issues, and I'm going to go to 23.
Okay.
She's speaking with the angel,
Okay.
and then she's conceived the child
Okay.
within one ayah.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
not, it doesn't,
Right.
doesn't mean one city.
All right. Go on. Let's
So
go,
I'm
go.
trying to work out the time
Is it one eye?
frame.
But go on.
Ayah 23.
Conceive the child.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it says, he said, so the Lord said, it's easy for me to appoint him as a sign unto men and mercy unto us. 22, so she conceived him and retired with him to a remote place. So that makes me question that, like her pregnancy, we're going from one verse and then now she's given birth.
Okay.
23, it says, and the pains of childbirth drove her to the trunk of a palm tree.
Yeah.
She cried, that I would have died whilst this would have
It's pain.
I had forgotten an out of sign. Then 24 it says, but a voice cried to her from beneath.
Let me read the thing, man. You read
Wait,
the
wait,
thing. like you
it's
just-
because they put the
By
brackets.
the way, they
It's-
recently
okay,
discovered a church that was called
so it says,
Miriam, where
so
they
it says,
have-
but a voice cried to her from beneath.
Yeah.
Grieve not, for the Lord hath provided a rivulet beneath thee. So again, it says a voice cried out from beneath her.
Okay.
So what is the voice crying? Who is the voice speaking out from beneath her? It doesn't seem to make sense because you're saying the eloquence of the Quran.
Yeah.
So my point is 2 points.
Okay.
One, in terms of the timeline, where the angel is speaking to her about her conceiving.
Okay.
Then the next minute, she seems to have conceived a child very quickly.
Oh, really? Okay.
And the second part is who was the voice that was speaking from beneath her.
Okay. Let me give an example in response.
All right.
Okay. How long, when Musa came with his stick, did it take to smash Egypt? Just to test your knowledge and the example you're giving.
Okay.
How long?
I don't know, you tell me.
How long did the Christian scholar say?
Off the top of my head, I'm not too sure.
Do you know how long it is in the biblical narrative?
Go on.
Do you know or not?
No, go on.
Okay, very short.
Okay.
But according to them, it took years.
Okay.
So I'm saying, you can't be throwing stones, bro.
Okay.
When you ain't even got glass in your damn house, your glass already broken.
But that's
and you throwing
not,
stones.
that's not going to help you with this because
But
I'm
it is.
trying to understand.
No,
That's
no,
all
no.
I'm asking.
I want you to listen.
Even
I'm
let's
saying
say,
the point you're
yes.
making is what is the purpose of the reference? That's what you have to ask.
Okay.
I'm saying to you, you're trying to say, well, it talks about this,
Yes.
then it doesn't have all the in-betweens, or it doesn't say it's a day late or a week late or whatever else.
Yeah.
I mean, why would it? What's the need? I don't get, because I thought you were going to bring something that's going to be contentious. So
If it's a literal
I don't have to
reading,
bring
I'm trying to say
something
what is it that, like, why is that something which is, explain to me how that's
because the main thing is when we get to verse 24,
Yeah.
and it's talking about a voice
okay,
beneath her.
okay.
So I'm saying if the angel visited
Her,
her
then-
as a man,
and then she
are
went
we
over-
saying a
yeah.
man was underneath her?
oh yeah, I can see how you're reading.
Hold on. So she's
Or-
got the tree.
but
Hold on.
it doesn't-
It
I'm-
says shake the tree, right? That's what it says, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Doesn't it say that?
So that was a different bit. The first bit was
Yes.
in, the first
So
bit
I'm-
was in
Drove her to the
chamber.
trunk
First bit was
of a
when she
palm
was in
tree.
the
She
chamber.
cried.
Yeah.
No, she
So
cried.
my question is,
that
who
was-
is the voice?
But a voice cried, no, grieve you not. Lord, have provided. And shake towards thyself the trunk of the palm tree.
So we know there's a
What's the
different
problem?
setting already.
Yeah, I'm saying who was the voice? It says
doesn't
a
say.
voice beneath her.
Let's say it's an angel. Now what?
So my question would be, why would an angel be beneath her?
The same
Because
reason
we're
you've got
talk-
angels flying on cherubim and doing all kind of craziness in your Bible.
so
right?
she-
The same way you got angels
Wait,
fighting
wait,
and being beaten up
wait,
by
look.
Prophet Jacob.
She's by
let
a-
me go, let me
she's
go.
by
What
a
kind of
trunk.
foolishness is that?
She's by a
Your
trunk.
angel got beat
Listen,
up by a man, fam.
listen. She's
Gabriel
by-
had never been beat up, fam.
listen.
That-
Your
that-
angel got
listen,
wrestled and said,
listen.
let me go, let me
That
go.
was